Okay, guys, all set. Let's see what the Sensex expiry is up to. So, 1 minute chart. I'm going to give you a brief of how I look at the charts. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on 30-minute time frame. I'm going to go to the 30-minute chart, and I'm going to mark out how I'm going to read it. So, this is the high of yesterday. This is the low of yesterday. What we have done is let's now go. So this is the range that we are looking at in comparison to what range we built yesterday. We've been in the range, we've just gone down below yesterday's low, and we are trying to track back into range. That's a kind of a liquidity sweep that we're seeing here. Let's see it a little more prominently in the shorter time frame. So this is the liquidity sweep that we have seen, but it's not clear right now what we are going to do. So what is the test of that sweep, right? This is a sloping trend line. If you see if I can join what's been happening, the move is getting compressed. We are at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and if the expiry move has to happen, these are the two things that can happen here. One is the trajectory down that I've shown you. So this could be the red trajectory that we could be looking at. And if we were to break out on the top, this could be the one that would give us the move to the top. This is the blue trajectory that we are looking at. Now, these are the two things that can happen, and this is the Nifty, right? This is not the Sensex. This is Nifty. Unfortunately, on the trading view, the Sensex data is delayed, right? It is okay. We are live right now, so this is not delayed. But if on the daily time frame it is delayed, if I go to the 5 minute, it doesn't allow me to give the 5 minute. So I can't give you the 5 minute. This is the daily time frame, and yeah, it is not allowing me to, give you any kind of feedback on the chart here. So I'm going to depend on what the Nifty is giving me, and the Nifty is dripping down. And I actually see that the Sensex is not dripping down on my other window. Sensex is still, it's taken a little bit of a dip and it's trying to go back up in. Let's wait for what Nifty can do. Nifty is just dropped. It has just dropped. So this is now what have I done here? On the Nifty, this was yesterday's high, this was yesterday's low, and we formed this range, and we're working with this range. But now you see, I'm so sorry, that the Nifty is dripping down, right? The Nifty is dripping down now, and it's going below that yesterday's low. Now, are we going to see a sweep and it's going to go back in, or is it going to keep on falling down? That will tell us what is the route the market is going to take. We're going to wait for this and see what's happening. All right, let's see what's happening. Let me switch to the 1 minute and see on what's happening on the 1 minute. So on the 1 minute, we see a clear move down, but we have this fair value gap here. If you see this fair value gap, this fair value gap is the one that was indicating some support after we had the first sweep. Now this looks like we are trying to make a second attempt at taking the sweep and riding higher. So the levels at which the sweep can be found is somewhere around this line, right? So anything above this line is a clear definition of a sweep happening, but it has to sustain. So it did go above this line of 25,568 and has dipped down back in to test again those sweep levels. So let's see what happens. Now, what you're seeing here is there's a formation on a 1 minute, there's a formation of a fair value gap on the negative side, and the price is falling from there. These are difficult signs. If the price starts to fall further, we could be heading lower, is the understanding that we need to take, right? So what I'm seeing here, I placed an order, and I'm going to take that order off at the moment. Yeah, I'm going to take that order off, and I'm going to take this order off as well. And what we're seeing is we're seeing a little bit of a fall in the prices, and now this is looking bad. This is now looking that it'll go on the other side. Yeah, doesn't it look bad? Let's go on the 5 minute and see what the 5 minute chart is doing. Yeah, it's pointing to a downside. Now, if we've got some P's in our range, we can look for some P's. So what is the P that we have? We have this P here on my other system, and I see that it is going up. And should I aim to go higher on that? I'm still worried about me taking that P and this guy sweeping me off. So I'm going to still wait for this candle close, because if this candle closes on the downside, we could be having a P, we could be having a meltdown on the other side. 524 was the level in the sand, and we are beginning to break that. Not a good sign at all. We might be shifting to the lower side, and let's see what it's doing. Yeah, no good signs. We could be now biased towards the short side of things. Still waiting. Within the last, we had a little bit of a skip from this level actually, and we are approaching that level. The moment it takes off that level is when we think that we are done, and we could be streaming lower. So yeah, this is a line that I would want the price to respect, and this is the level that I'm looking at. The moment we close below this level, we will probably head lower to 26,423. Doesn't look very good to me for sure, but let's keep our fingers crossed. We need to break this level of 25,537 before I begin to firmly believe that we are going down to 25,423. That would be a 100-point drop. And remember, this is the expiry, so we are in that expiry area. And I've taken off my chart. It hit a 7.15 level. Oh my, beautifully done. Beautifully done. We're seeing some kind of a move here or what? I'm following the Sensex futures also, and I see that 7 rupee mark that we were talking about is actually the right mark we need to go with. So I'm now convinced that we need to go with this. So I'm going to try and take one lot of this. Right? Let me take one lot of this and see how it goes. So with this move, I'm encouraged to go in with one lot of 82,400 C for today's expiry. And I've gotten in at 10 point some odd amount. It went down to as low as 7.15, and I'm in right now. And I hope that it'll give me a good value. Great. We are finally seeing some move, and it could be an incredible move because we have moved well into the Nifty. If you can see on your screen the 5 minute chart, very encouraging signs. We've just crossed the threshold of yesterday's low. We're back into range. Now we need to build some support here at this particular level. And if this particular level is taken by more people than me and then have the understanding right, we could be heading higher. Still no great shakes, but yeah, we're doing good. We could be heading higher. This could be the start to a big move in the Nifty and the Bank Nifty. Let me see if I can get you Sensex options. I'm not sure whether options are available in Sensex here. BSE, yeah, options expiring today, and we are looking at 82,400. Let's see if we get them. But this again, if it's delayed, it's not going to be useful. Yeah, this is delayed, so I don't think this is delayed, so it doesn't make sense to see delayed action. Doesn't make sense at all. Right? Doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, no good. So let's go to Nifty options, and the option that I'm tracking on the Nifty is for the second, and the one that I'm tracking right now is 25,600. Yeah, we're somewhere here. No changes yet on this options chart. We're still way below, way below. Let's look at the Nifty chart, and yeah, we're there only at the moment. We aren't any higher. We need to see action on the Nifty Sensex chart. So what is the Sensex chart showing me? On the Sensex chart, there's good progress. We are already 100 points higher from where we were. I wish I could share the Sensex chart with you. Unfortunately, I cannot share it because it's not on this system. But Nifty is also beginning to show a move here now, guys. Look at Nifty. It's showing beginning to show me a move here, right? Great. Let me see my chart, and yeah, the threshold when I should be getting into Nifty is now building up. Let me try and do something with my Nifty also. And let's see. I'm getting in with some more fresh legs on my Nifty. Also, let's see how it goes because now it is really giving me some encouraging signs on the 1 minute chart. On the we're on the 5 minute chart and see what the market is doing. Yeah. Well, we have no live viewers right now because this is the first time I'm trying to go live. I'm recording it because I want to record it for myself too as to what's happening. We're seeing it live on chart. The market is just trying to blow off, right? And I don't want to miss out on this entry, so I am going to enter with whatever level I get. So yeah, I went to the rupee higher. That's fine because this is a very encouraging sign. Now it could fail too, but we've taken a sweep. We've taken a sweep once, if you see. We went back up. We took a sweep back in again, and now we have formed a fair value gap. No, we have not yet formed a fair value gap. With this third candle, we should form a fair value gap. So there's two more candles to go before we build that fair value gap. Once we build that is which will be a good sign for us. This is about 215 now, and we want to close above this candle to be able to make a fair value gap and create some kind of a some kind of a confirmation of this move. We are still not above the threshold that we want to see. We want to see some big moves here, right? What is the Sensex showing us? The Sensex will not show us anything, right? The Sensex is not going to show us anything. So I'm going to go with this on the 5 minute chart actually. So we'll take a 5 minute chart here if possible. Yeah, this is the 5 minute chart. Let's see what the 5 minute chart has to do for us. Great. So this is the chart which everybody is looking at. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We have formed a fair value gap now. On the options chart, we formed a fair value gap, but we are tackling this opposing fair value gap now. If we take this, we will go to 80.3. That should be a good move. Beautiful move. If I can get here, this will be the first move. I'd say this one actually will be your first target. Let me mark it for you. So this looks interesting. 83 point. If we cross this level, we should get into this trade. I'm already in the trade. If we cross 69.70, our first target should be this. And ultimately, our target should be this level of 114. This is what we can target for as far as the Nifty futures, Nifty options is concerned for this particular leg, for this particular price. It's looking good right now. Let's see the Nifty chart. And yeah, the local Nifty chart has also now given you that value. Now, this was expected, isn't it? I had predicted this, literally predicted this. It fell so badly. And probably this is not something that we should look for. I'm going to hide it. I'm going to take it off because this can always be something. It can go up and fall down again rapidly because this is the market. You should expect everything. But I think we're doing really well now. We're doing well. We've picked up uh, Nifty at the right point. I hope so. No, it's just beginning to fall again. Why so? Why? The option is falling. So maybe no, but this is a retest of this fair value gap. Or is it going to fall? That's interesting. Very interesting. I want this fair value gap to remain before this candle closes. That's what I want to see. It's 2.5 minutes worth of time left. I want this fair value gap to sustain. I don't want this candle to fall to 25,577 because that will show me a lesser intent with the bulls. Well, it's falling, guys. It's falling. We need to see it go up. It has fallen. It tested right to the bottom and trying to go up now. But yeah, this is a good move in any case. This was a big candle, right? And this particular level needs to break. So we need to break 25,600 to be able to go to 25,637. Yeah, that's it. We need to break this level of 25,600. We're just 20, 30 points away. No big deal. We should be able to do it. That's a good move. That's a good move. That's a really good move. We are above all these levels. You see all these resistance levels. We've broken out of them in this candle, and then we've retested back that particular resistance line, and now it has turned into support. I hope it has turned into support because that's what we need to go up. Go, baby, go. Still struggling. It is still struggling. Hasn't yet given us the move. Let's see what the Sensex is doing. The Sensex is doing okay. It's at 82,190. I'm talking about the Sensex spot chart. 82,190. My target is 82,400. That's what I'm wanting to target, right? Let's see, baby. Let's see it go. So if you see this chart, Nifty is trying to edge higher, though it has taken a little bit of a sting in, but that's because it wants to test this area. Let's go to the 3-minute and see. The 3-minute gives you some idea. We are already here. Now let's see if a 3-minute can give us some idea. We have not been able to open it. Let's go to a 3-minute chart and see what the 3-minute chart is giving us. So a 3-minute chart is showing a fair value gap which has seen a bounce once. Let's see. And this 3-minute fair value gap on the opposite side is the one that is making this Nifty not go up straight away. There's some kind of resistance here, and we need to take this 25,600 to be able to really gallop up. And we are on course. We're doing well, actually. I'm pretty encouraged by what I'm seeing here. We are at 82,150. 145 on the Sensex, and we're at 25,585 on the futures on the Nifty and the 3 minute. On the 3 minute chart, let's look at what the 5 minute is beginning to do. Yeah, and what is the 1 minute doing? The 1 minute is also stalling, so is the 3 minute. 3 minute is bullish, the 5 minute is stalling, but the one that is the really bullish one that we need to look at is the 3 minute because it has taken support at a fair value gap and it is trying to move higher. I mean, I'm feeling really sleepy. I'm sorry my bottle was there in front of the screen. It was masking my camera towards me. I should be back on screen soon. There you go. I'm back on screen again. I'm sorry my bottle just masked my camera. There we go. Oh man, again falling down. Are we going to get that big expiry move or no? So far, it's been a good move, but the market is not obliged to give us the move, but we are in and we need to be patient with the move and hope it is going to give us that move, right? That's what we are trying to do. We need to be patient with the move. I'm very sleepy now. So I'm going to stop the stream. No, I'll continue with it. What do you say? What do you feel, guys? Well, there's nobody for me to chat with, but I would love to chat with you and find out what you think is going to happen. We are at a very important stage in today's trading. This is the launch pad that we could see, or we could just keep stalling here. No big deal. We've lost some momentum in the last 5 minutes for sure. Yeah, but it's not yet broken down. It's just testing an area where some fair value gap was created. It's testing that area. And it's not a red hot iron that's not moving up directly. It's taking its own sweet time. And that tells me that you're not immediately looking at a huge gain from here because the market moves are not supporting us today. I'm damn sleepy. Guys, I'm feeling really sleepy. I've had a very late night last night and I actually am not in the right frame of mind to trade at this point of time. Uh, I've taken a very small bet. It's not a very big bet here. And this is just to test waters. It's not to make money, but just to test the emotions in the trade and to be interested in this trade. Is the reason that we're taking a very small trade here. I hope you guys are able to listen to me because all I'm trying to do here is experiment with my first live sessions here and see how I can hold up on this session. This is a training ground for me, and yeah, but I'm feeling really sleepy, very sleepy. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wanted to bounce from here, right? It's some support, but the bounce is never guaranteed. This particular three candles, one, two, and three, are very encouraging, and then we have a pullback, and now we have we're back to the sweep levels. So that's Not very promising, but that's the way it is. It's nearly 230, nearly 230 now. Let's see, bounce, baby, go. Let's go. This was a good candle. 20 points. No, it hasn't closed as yet, though. Come on, let's go. This candle has to do the trick. It has to do the trick. Guys, it's again come back to this is this is not very encouraging. Even the Sensex is not moving in the way I thought it should. Back to 82,071, and we are some distance away. Yeah, what should I say? I'm still optimistic because the price action is very sideways, and if it has to go, it has to go in one way, or if it has to remain, it has to go sideways. I'm going to end this stream right here, and we'll get back once the uh, action can we can go live on this action. Right now, we'll put an end to the stream because you know I'm feeling really sleepy, and I'm going to just go and crash. There's no excitement from here, or what? Or is the excitement building up? Because I see those two, three candles which are coming out well. Let's see. We're still tripping. We're still not up to the mark. Okay, we can struggle. We're having a real struggle though. There's definitely some buying interest at that level. And every time the price goes there, there's some buying interest. We're seeing some upside, but it's not with the momentum that we really wanted to have. So guys, I'm going to stop the stream here. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling very, very sleepy, and I'm going to stop my stream here, and uh, we will get back again soon. This is just a trial. This is not something that this is an experiment, I know. Let's stop the stream. I'm feeling very, very sleepy. Bye guys, see you again.